Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again. Welcome back to my channel. As I mentioned in my last episode, I'm gonna cover the new seasonal event in this one. It's called Mothman Equinox. So currently on the PTS, on every sharp hour, we're gonna have this event triggered in Point Pleasant. This event is some sort of like the seasonal event Meat Cook and combined with the treasure hunt. I will cover that in the later part of the video. But now let's go to the Point Pleasant because the event is just about to happen. I'm not gonna cover the detailed walkthrough because everything is subject to change at this moment. I'll do another video to explain all the details, how you can actually complete the event as quick as you can. But here, let's just do a quick run so I can give you the idea how this event has been organized at this stage. On one of the rooftop in Point Pleasant, you will be able to meet this interpreter Clarence. He's gonna give you a lot of backgrounds about this event, why they come down here, and what's the difference between two types of Mothman in the world, and the cultist as well. But basically what he's saying is there's one peaceful Mothman called Wise Mothman, and there's a violent one, or as he said, pretenders, which is called Holy Mothmans. The Wise Mothman is a peaceful creature. He brings insanely intelligence to human beings or whatever, but just blowing up their brains. He actually pointed out that one of the NPCs just next to him have a bigger head than normal people. It's because he's been enlightened by the Wise Mothman. And hopefully, my head will stay the normal after the event. So once the event starts, there will be a waiting or preparing time for players to gather around. And once you have enough players, you can talk to Clarence to actually trigger the event. And because this area is full of tall buildings, I would strongly suggest to equip your jetpack, which can mobile you around much easier because you need to actually run against time to finish a couple of things. So after you listen all the blah blah from Clarence, the event starts. So basically there are 3 pyres and you need to actually define them against the enemy cultists. The first step, you need to destroy all the vines around each pyres so the ritual can start. And then you need to destroy 10 totems of warding. They basically looks like this. To be frank, because people's too quick because they're doing this event for a long time, they know exactly where those totems are. They actually destroy them pretty quick before I even find them. What I understand is currently most of them are actually on top of the roofs. Once the vine is destroyed, there will be a new task popped up on the top of the screen saying you need to actually donate 15 blood. You have to running around in town to kill the white stacks, and each white stack will drop a blood for you. It's called albino red stack blood. You need to actually donate them to one of the blood fountains. They're actually everywhere in that area. Here one of them, I just passed. So this is the blood fountain. You should actually top of the blood, you just collect it. Actually there will be a lot of stacks running around, so it's pretty easy to actually collect their blood. And then another task you have to do is actually to kill 6 of these cultist prophets. Again, they actually spawn randomly around the town. All of this task has to be finished under 9 minutes. And once you destroyed all the totems, donated all the blood and killed all the 6 prophets, the event goes to the second stage. You need to light up the ritual pyres. There are 3 of them as I mentioned. One is in the church, another 2 is actually by the river, one is near the bridge, is called Bridge Pyre, another one is called Waterfront, and this one in the church is called Church Pyre, I believe. You just interact them to light them up. Once all 3 pyres light up, the first stage finished. The second stage starts officially. At this point, there will be significant change of the weather. If you look at the sky, it's actually purple and everything becomes so dark. I really like the atmosphere at this point. Now what you need to do is actually to defend the ritual pyre. The first wave of the enemy will attack the church pyre. So go to the church pyre. So there are basically 3 types of enemy. One is the cultist priest. The second one is the cultist death claws. So they do have their own death claws. That's pretty cool. And then the third type is actually the Vengeful Movement itself. The good thing is because it's turned into dark, And all the enemy will glow in the darkness. Like as I showed you, they glow in some kind of pinkish or purple color. But this stage is pretty simple. You just wait at each pyre and kill every single enemy spawn. And to be frank, at this moment, I do feel the enemy is kind of weak. There's no bosses, there's no typically strong enemies. If you have 2 people to guard each pyre, that's good enough. So the first wave of the enemy will only attack the church pyre. When the second wave comes, they attack 2 pyres at the same time. One is church, one is bridge. When the third wave of enemy comes, they will attack 3 different pyres at the same time. And to get the rare reward for this event, you need to actually make sure 3 of the pyres survived by the end of the event. That will give you a 100% chance for rare reward. I'll show you 2 of the rare rewards I got so far. Unfortunately, the event is a bit bugged, so after the first time you finish it, you won't get any rare rewards in the following events. And hopefully Bethesda are gonna fix that very soon. Once the 3 waves of enemy were defended successfully, everyone was asked to gather on the top of the roof where the clearance is and spam 30 emotes. And because on PTS you cannot use any emotes you bought from the item shop, so we can only do the basic ones. Come on, let me get there. The laggy of the PTS server is really annoying. But anyway, once 30 emotes has been donated, the wise Mothman gonna be summoned. You can interact with it to get the bless, which gonna give you 50% XP for an hour. So it's a quite good XP boosting if there's a double XP event happening. So I would say this event is really fun to play, especially with so many people getting around and work together as a team. It's really give you the feeling that you're actually playing a multiplayer game. So as I mentioned earlier, this event is not a standalone event in the Point Pleasant. You can find Cultist High Priest, which is a legendary creature around Appalachia during this event, and the mechanic is exactly the same as a treasure hunter. So you just go to different places, so you have a chance to actually bump into them anywhere when you play the game. For example, here, whenever you see the mobs is glowing in red or purplish, that means they actually are under control of a high priest. Just look around, you should be able to find the priest like this one. So far, I only see 1 star priest on the PTS, and you have the chance to actually loot this cultist outfit for both helmet and the robe. Unfortunately, this random encounter does not have direct link with the Mothman Equinox event in the Point Pleasant in terms of gameplay. It's going to be even better if they learn from the Meat Cookie event to actually link the sub-event with the main event together. For example, you have better chance of loot or get more reward by playing both of them. But at this moment, this random encounter is just something to do between each Mothman Equinox event happens. Then let me show you the 2 rare rewards I got by doing the event the first time. So one of them is Mothman beer stand. So apparently Bethesda have a new stand come out with every single new event. Then the second reward I got is a backpack skin. It's called Cultist Backpack. Let me craft them quickly to show you what exactly they look like. Okay, here it is. The Mothman beer stand. I have to say, it's the cutest stand we ever had in this game. It's pretty cool to place it in your camp. I personally do not have any feeling about the beer stands. I have no clue why they keep on adding new stands into the game, but if they're all as cute as this one, I don't mind they add more. Now let me craft the backpack. So the Cultist backpack, that's it. It looks like an animal's stomach in terms of the shape-wise, but made of straws or plants or whatever it is. But I mean, I'm actually expecting something more than this. This one looks a bit of a not Mothman related, I would say. I thought it's gonna be A Mothman backpack just looks similar as the beer stand. That's disappointing. That's everything I want to show you today, and I hope you found this informative and interesting. So please give a thumb up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. But until next time, Phil Liggins out.